I'm Christian Abbott.
I'm Nathan Lavender.
I'm Sean Abbott. And this is the Red Mist Podcast.
Christian,
Mm-hmm.
how much fuel is needed?
71 liters. I sent you the setups.
Wait,
Good.
NRL Discord.
We good?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Okay. All right. Ready? Let's
Yep.
keep that iRacing League stuff. Oh, guess what? So you guys can call yourself IndyCar now.
We're not
Yeah,
racing
instead of-
IndyCar.
Oh, what are you racing? Super Formula?
Yeah.
Well, when are you... Oh. Did you have to go put the tracks back up? I mean, the crap back that you guys
Wait.
took down.
Hold on.
3, 2, 1. Hello. Welcome to the Red Mist Podcast. Season 3, Episode 2. Drum roll, please. Thank you. The 1977 BMW 320 Turbo IMSA GT car, driven by David Hobbs. Sponsored by First
Oh.
National City Travelers Checks and Citicorp.
I do like that one.
Yes, it was. Anyways, no more NASCAR today. That's
Well,
it.
hang on. You know what? You know it was a good vice choice, Sean.
No. Let's go. We're moving on. Anyways, so tonight's
Oh,
episode. Tonight's episode. It's going to be a freeform show. We're going to talk about a bunch of different topics. There's some driver news out there, especially in IndyCar.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome one of our favorites back to the paddock. Some news from IMSA. And we'll see what else can dig up and talk about. All right, let's start with some driver news. Welcome back, Santino Ferrucci, to AJ Foyt Racing.
In the 14 car.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
shocked.
So, well, I'll tell you what. I think they have the Indy 500 circled. I can't imagine they're running for the championship, right, Sean?
Why? They're running for the championship the whole season, right?
Best of luck.
Wow.
I mean, hey, I wish them luck. What do you wish them?
I don't know. I just was hoping. I don't.
Good luck in the ovals.
Oh man. Anyways, yeah, just good luck. So what are we down to now? We down to just coin?
Because,
Yeah.
well, what's his
Or-
face?
hold on.
Stingray Rob is in the 41 now, right?
Right. So
Or-
Peterson's out. So like, is anyone at coin?
Hold on. Here we go.
Christian's. We checking?
I got it.
Okay.
Wikipedia.
Oh
It's very reliable source.
yeah, it is.
I don't know. Apparently, some people don't like it. Everyone is accounted for except for Dale Coyne
Yeah. It's 2 TBDs.
and Dry Ramble.
So I saw where Abel was coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So and they're looking for a whole season.
Yes, in 25.
Oh, is it 25?
Yes,
Okay, so
yeah.
not this year.
No.
Okay.
And even 25
Are they-
is tentative.
Are they talking like a 2-car team or a 1-car team? Because it never really works with a 1-car team.
No, I think they would probably try and go for
2-car
cars.
team. So wouldn't it make sense for Coyne to go for DeFrancesco and Peterson? I mean, I don't know who they're waiting on.
I mean, why would you get Peterson?
Well, they bring
Well,
cash.
yeah, at some point you got to bring cash in.
They bring cash.
Um,
I mean, wouldn't you call him the worst driver of the grid last season?
I understand that, Nate, but I mean, if you got the team, you want to keep the team going.
I get that. But I mean, isn't there a point where you destroy more cars versus what you're bringing in?
yeah, but that's a risky take.
But that's a risky take, and also you can put a clause in for insurance on those things. if you're coin, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there because I mean, they're not bad cars.
No. I mean, put the right driver in it, they can win, right?
Yeah.
Bourdais, Conway. I mean, they've been able to win in those kind of cars.
Yeah.
Justin Wilson.
Yeah.
So,
like why not, like Steph? Like why can't they put Steph in the
they
car?
can put Stephen Wilson there.
You know?
well, that could be cool because
Like,
can you
you
imagine
bring-
if there's like a hybrid where he like did the whole season, but then the Indy did like Andretti or something.
I don't care. Just I think he could be in there full season. He'd be fine.
Yeah,
But
true.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, so what else is that? That's it, huh? Just
It's Steel Coin and
Dryer Reinbold.
Dryer
That's probably
Reinbold.
Isn't that gonna be like J.R. Hildebrand and like Sage Karam or something?
I would even say Jared Hildebrand's kind of out of it. at
No,
this
but
point.
that's
No,
no. There's like a
Hildebrand-
huge story. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he missed last
Marshall
year,
Pruitt
but-
had a huge story on it.
but he's talking
So
about
I-
trying to get everything back together.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, bring it back because I mean that guy, if anything,
Yeah. I mean, for the 500,
he's a smart guy. He's a really smart
but he's
guy.
really good at Indy. And imagine
Yeah.
if they had Steph Wilson and him.
Yeah.
They could have a top 10 finish.
Yeah, that would
they
be
could
good.
be. They have
Oh,
one,
yeah, for
definitely
sure.
one car in the top 20. Definitely another car in the top 10. It'd be a profitable weekend for them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be pretty cool, actually.
But look, another driver they may bring on, but I don't know how focused he is on another series. Sage Karam.
Yeah. Well, he's done it with them. You know.
Right, and has produced pretty good results. And
Yeah,
it's either they
yeah.
do a good result or he's
Yeah.
crashed.
But I guess he's like trying to go NASCAR, right?
Yeah, he's done some races with Xfinity. I
Right.
don't know if he's gone full time yet, but
I will say this:
he's done really well in the road courses like
I'm-
Road Atlanta.
I may have to divest time.
Oh, Road
into
America.
The,
Sorry.
no, divest time. Oh, sorry. Divest time into the ARCA season opener at Daytona.
Why?
That'd be cool.
Why?
Well, why is SVG doing
Why?
it?
SVG's doing it, and guess who else?
Yeah.
Guess who else?
Who?
Marco.
Oh, our boy Marco.
Marco.
All right.
Is he gonna do like one off at Indy again
He should.
for Andretti?
Well, I mean, they got
Well, what if even if he went to Dryer Reinbold and did it?
are they there the weekend that they're doing the
They got
the
they're only doing
Brickyard 400?
They're doing 3 cars.
Dry Reinbold's doing
No,
three
no.
cars?
No, Andretti's doing 3 cars this season.
in NASCAR?
No,
NARCA?
No.
IndyCar.
Dude. IndyCar.
IndyCar. I get
Yeah.
confused now because they got their fingers in everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, is Marco going to drive the 4th car there?
Yes.
Okay. If they don't bring a 4th car, then he should just go run the Dryer Reinbold car. Marco.
I mean,
Where?
At Indy.
No, he's gonna run with Andretti.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I don't know if they're going to do 3. I mean, it sounds like they're going to do the 4th car
Well,
for him, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, he's on the list.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
on the list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wikipedia never lies.
Never?
Never ever.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, because the 4th car for McLaren is also listed there.
And what's that one, Sean? Young Money.
Oh, that's right, Carl Larson. Oh, that's other news.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I should have put that on right now.
Yeah.
I could go put it on.
Is it?
It's on flow.
Oh,
I'll go put it. I'll go get it.
yeah. Well,
Give me a.
Yeah.
You guys can talk about something. I'll put it on. Yeah, Chili Bowl kicked off last night, and then big news broke today. Larson back Thursday night. He's gonna
Yes, sir.
make another run for it. Everyone's like, "How come Rico isn't running it?" And everyone's like, "Well, Rico's in Australia. It's a little tough." He's down there with Brad Sweet. They're running down there.
just
Yeah.
running.
They're running sprint cars down there. Yeah, and they're dominating. It's like I don't think he's been outside the top 3 the whole time down there. Pretty cool though.
Is
So-
SVG not running the Chili Bowl?
No, SVG's not running the Chili Bowl. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to go.
Well, I think it should at least go
I think
to
he
kind
should.
of absorb
is-
the atmosphere
Is he
of what it is.
finally all moved over?
Yes.
Here? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He was at Trackhouse signing his welcome papers.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Everybody stay calm.
Stay calm. I'm just waiting for them to roll out the Red Bull truck. That's all I'm waiting for.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be like one car, and then they're gonna like move it to like another car. I don't know. I feel like that's just gonna be a whole empire.
I think it's just gonna be Red Bull again.
Possibly.
Possibly. All right.
Because what is SVG doing? Oh, what?
Oh, hold on. This is even more important news. Today. This broke. Guess what's coming to the Raw in the Daytona 24-hour?
The Lamborghini?
No.
Wishful thinking.
Like just the LMP3 GT4 race?
No. Just take a wild guess. Anything.
It's just making like a show run.
Well, yeah.
Or
is it entering?
You could call it a show run.
Is the Valkyrie coming?
No. Nope.
I'm kind of stumped after
All
Lamborghini.
right. Here we go.
What?
Brad Pitt's F1 movie is going to be filming at it.
Oh, jeez. Are they really? Are
Yes.
they really?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not known whether he's going to be one of the actors is going to be driving the car, or if they're just going to put cameras in a car and they're going to just use footage that way.
This is from Marshall Pruitt, and I paraphrase. Racer understands the production will make use of Daytona International Speedway in the coming weeks as part of IMSA's Roar before the 24 and carry over the following week as the WeatherTech Sports Car Championship launches its season opener. Oh, just gonna.
Wow.
IMSA's letting that happen, and this thing is going to be driven to. Drivel to.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. God.
It's going to be one good movie, I think.
Man. God.
Just getting
So now think about it. Like, is it from sports cars to F1, or is it F1 to sports cars?
I don't know. I don't see how that flows, but anyways.
Well, think about it. Fernando Alonso, right? I mean,
No.
I mean, in the middle of his career.
But anyways. I don't know.
Anyway, sorry. I'm thinking of the plot.
Sounds like they're making it up as they go.
probably.
Mercedes and Williams re-upped.
Yes.
It's exciting news.
Through 2023. So,
Yeah.
2030, my bad.
Yeah.
Through the end of the decade.
It's very exciting. Oh. Guess who's going to be launching their car in New York City?
Williams.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
See?
they are.
America, Sean.
America. America. Can't wait.
On what day? February 5th.
Is that America Day?
I don't know.
New
I
holiday.
don't know.
February 5th. America Day.
Because
What is it, like President's Day or something? Or what is it? I know because it's around there.
Sauber's releasing their car that same day.
When's Lawrence gonna do his? Because I loved last year's.
That was sick.
February 12th. And then Ferrari is on the 13th.
Is Ferrari gonna be live again?
Unfortunately not on Valentine's Day, because that would be a red.
Is it gonna be live again? Like on YouTube?
I don't know.
That was fantastic.
Actually, yeah, if they can do what they did last year, again, that would be nice. Which it shouldn't be hard to do. Now thinking about that, it shouldn't be hard because the car is, I don't want to say carryover, but like the regulations are not changing a lot. So unless they're changing their whole philosophy of the car, then yeah, they could have problems. But at the same point, like the engine's frozen for regulations, so they can't do much there.
Right.
So it's not like it's a brand new set of regulations. If they did this in 2026, I'd be more impressed.
Gotcha.
But I mean, still, it'd be nice to see that done again.
Let's move back to sports cars. Friends of the Paddock in IMSA and WEC. I should say, IMSA and WEC, right? They ran them both. AO
Yes.
have introduced their new livery. Spike the Dragon.
And this is on their LMP2
On top, this
car.
LMP2 car. This is on top of Rexy and Roxy.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
So
I
they
like this.
they have their marketing down
And
pat.
it is a. This could supplant Rexy. It's kind of a good looking car.
It's a good looking car, but they've put it's a Dragon that's in LMP2,
Right.
which I find a little maybe not contradicting, but odd that AO Racing is going for the Dragon livery while Dragon Speed.
Well, Dragon Speed wasn't even going to be in, and then they got in. That's why.
Okay.
So this
All
might
right.
have gone down the road. Driver news: Proton here in IMSA, the Mustang sampling car. They have added Roman Dumas and Alessio Piccarello to their driver lineup. That's pretty cool.
Although in that gorgeous looking Mustang sampling
Yes.
car. So it'd
Yes.
be nice to see that.
Yep.
Actually, getting back to AO Racing, they signed Michael Christensen
Oh yeah.
to their GT.
That's right.
car.
Yep.
So
That'll be good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then their Mustang, which is going to be a GT3 Mustang. The Force Form guys.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be Dennis Olsen and Ryan Hardwick. And then they'll have Corey Lewis and Giacomo Lavatore joining them.
Corey Lewis is the only one I know on that
Ryan
list.
Hardwick, he's the guy who drives the Porsche.
Yeah.
He used
Oh, that's a good point.
yeah. And Dennis Olsen used to be a factory Porsche guy. Now he's a factory Ford guy.
Yeah. Didn't
So that's pretty
know that
cool.
one.
That I think from a news perspective, I think that covers it. We're getting down to it though.
I know.
We're 2 weeks out.
I
Oh, actually, no.
I'm
We're a week
a week and a half.
and a half from the
Yeah.
roar.
Yeah.
Woof.
I
only-
do want to get back to the IndyCar driver lineups for a second. Did we discuss about Pietro Fittipaldi
Yeah,
being with Arlo?
yeah. I think
Yes,
so.
in the 30 car.
In the
Yeah.
30
Yep.
car, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard a great interview with him today
Yeah, on
with Hinch and
Hitch-
Ross. Yeah, it was really good.
The more and more I look at the lineups, that's a pretty good one that they have.
Oh, you know who's not in Sato?
Oh,
Well,
yeah. Or no?
well, no, because isn't
no,
he
it's
doing like
dry-
a
what,
part-time?
what engine's Dryer Remble using?
Chevy,
Oh, all right. What's Coyne using?
Honda.
Oh,
Oh, there you go, Sean.
right.
There he is.
Yeah.
That's right. When he might go there, or unless, yeah. I mean, hell,
I'm gonna miss him if he's not there.
I
love Takuma.
he's one of my favorites.
He's my favorite.
at Indy. You know,
Go for it. Go home or go broke. Go for it. You know.
he's the only guy that'll hit the wall and keep going.
I love the fact that he went for it against Franchitti.
Yeah.
That was it. Like, you know what? What?
I would have. I don't know. I would have waited until.
Yeah, but you're not.
Well,
yeah, I mean,
it's
hindsight
hindsight
2020.
2020.
But then again, yeah, no, I get it. But
He in his interviews I've heard with him, that he said that was his best opportunity.
yeah,
Because the rest of the way around, he would have been in his dirty air.
very true.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope. Oh man, he's.
But I'll tell you,
Can
that
they
was
put him
one
on
of
the
his best drives.
broadcast?
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Like with NBC and whatever.
Yeah.
yeah.
Would you like him in the booth or like just with Mike Tirico and Danica?
Sure.
Sure.
You know what I would also like as an option for any broadcasting that a race is doing is to turn the commentators off.
Yeah.
And
It's
if you,
called the mute button.
no, but like I want to hear the
No, but I want to hear the
You wanna hear
cars.
the
yeah, I want to
noise.
hear
Yeah.
the racing,
The background noise.
Yeah, yeah. I'll, like you just call it like trackside.
Yeah.
and you just pay X amount for trackside.
Yeah.
And that's all you hear.
Yeah, that'd be fine with me.
I mean, I know you can get the IndyCar app and get all the onboards, but instead of like listening to the commentators,
Yeah,
you
but
can watch it from.
onboards are tough to watch.
Yeah, but you're only watching one driver, so that's a tough.
That's tough.
I mean, unless you want to watch a race from one driver's point of view, that's fine.
No.
But it's
Not if I mean, if I was driving, it'd be fine, but I'm not driving, so.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Sometimes I do, not that I'll watch the whole race, but I do like to watch highlights from one driver and just kind of follow, just track their progress throughout the race, though.
No, that makes sense.
Because it's interesting that way of like, okay, well, pitted here, gain places there, and probably should have waited or got screwed by a red flag or whatever.
Just Marcus Ericsson.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a part of the race.
Yeah.
So, I mean, well, I don't know if we're talking about that. I mean, I think the biggest screw over was, funny enough, Marcus Ericsson won this race at Detroit, where Will Power, his ECU unit, was getting fried. It was because he was the first car in pit road.
Yeah.
And they have to wait until like the fans. Or I'm sorry, they have to wait until all the cars get in pit road, and then they can get out the fans. And so that's just one race where a red flag really screwed someone over.
Yeah.
Never mind from like first to second, but Will Power went from like first to 20th or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Going back to Toowoomba.
It's called racing, Nate.
Yeah. We went Toto. We went motor racing.
Oh. Toto, it's a motor race.
The all-time quotes.
Yeah, that's true.
The IROC branding.
Yeah. What is that? What is?
Yes.
So what?
I don't know. I just.
Are they gonna start a series?
Nate, do you know more on this?
It's weird because.
But isn't
Ray
Everingham? Isn't he part of
with
SRX?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
him and Tony.
So did they possibly buy that for that and change it to IROC?
We don't know.
I don't know, Sean. I don't know what they're trying to do, but you know what they should do?
I'm not for that because I like SRX on the short tracks.
I think that's what everyone's kind of up in the air about, because it's like they like what SRX is as Thursday night.
I think it's awesome.
Whereas IROC is or was, wasn't it? Was it only super speedways or big speedways, or was it also on the smaller stuff too?
Road courses too.
Oh, road courses too.
Well, IROC did like super speedways and like because they went to like Daytona, Talladega, Texas, Atlanta, had a crazy finish. They even went to some road courses. I'm trying to think the most recent one. I think they tried out Daytona road course. But I'll tell you, they should at least go to, I would say, even the Glen, right? Or
okay, so then if
I don't know.
All right, so if I can see where people are split or concerned, because you don't want this to necessarily impact what SRX has.
Like the short track racing of it.
Yeah, I mean, like like in one sense, SRX is what IROC was, where you're bringing superstars to the track
from different series. Or maybe retired.
Yeah. So then, I guess how would you contend with the two, or how do you make it work together?
I'm not sure. Because IROC, their whole base is bigger tracks. It's not necessarily short track racing. So it's like you can rebrand it, but it's also like, how are you rebranding it? Because that's not exactly what IROC is. IROC, don't get me wrong, it is IndyCar, right? It's NASCAR drivers. It's, a collection of different disciplined drivers in the same track, showing that they can really, bring their skill to the table.
All with theoretically spec or equal cars. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm not sure where this is going to really carry over to. I think what they're trying to do is, you got Thursday Night Thunder, but I think you're also going to amplify it to where it's like maybe a hybrid of short tracks and super speedways. Not 100% sure.
What, SRX?
Well, okay, but Ray Evernham has his toes dipped in there, Sean.
Well,
okay?
yeah, but he
basically made the car in SRX.
Oh, yeah, but he also worked on the cars when they were in IROC.
Yes.
That was before he got to NASCAR. That's what he was doing. You know that, right?
Well, I do, but I'm just trying to pinpoint what does this mean? Does it
I hope
is it just rebranding it?
No, because here's the thing. Like when it first came out back in the day, like way back, they were in Porsches 911s.
Okay.
All right, and they ran at Riverside. I think they ran Daytona, maybe Talladega, and somewhere else. But it was like IndyCar, NASCAR, sports car, F1. Mm-hmm. So I mean, they were F1 drivers. So, and then it went that way for a while, and then it kind of went to, well, they got away from the road courses and they went to just the ovals. I don't think if it goes to the ovals, I don't really see the if you're gonna have IROC as a race of champions, I don't see that really working. Whereas SRX is its own thing, It's built. It's basically it's a replacement for Thursday Night Thunder, which is fine.
Mm-hmm. Do you know who the last IROC champion is?
Oh, it's got to be Nate's boy, Keselowski.
Keselowski wasn't even there.
Oh, who was it?
I would have to say Mark Martin.
Nate, you're close, but it's not Mark Martin. Do you know how many times Mark Martin has been a champion of the series?
4.
Close.
5.
5.
Wow.
Yeah.
So who was?
The last one, season 30.
Yeah.
Tony Stewart.
Woo! Smoke.
So
Smoke was the last champion.
Yes. And then
that's pretty cool.
Mark Martin has won it 5 times.
Why do I feel like Dale Earnhardt probably has like 2 or 3?
He's got 4, Nate.
Okay.
Yep.
Did I feel like Ryan Newman, Kurt Busch.
Kurt won 1. Newman does not.
Rocket Man, come on.
Does not have a title. I don't know if he has wins.
He's definitely won a race. He had to have.
No, I don't think that's the list. Give me. Dad, do you know who won the only season in the Porsche Carrera?
Mark Donohue.
Correct.
Oh, Sean, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Steamy stats right there.
Does it say who was second?
In that season?
Yeah.
We can find out.
Who was it?
Scott Goodyear?
No.
It's a joke.
What year was that?
74.
I was 10.
So, Mark Donohue won.
Yeah.
Winnings was 54 grand.
Yeah. Back then was pretty good money.
Second.
That's good money.
Was Peter Refson.
Yeah.
21.2.
They were teammates in Trans Am.
It's got Can-Am.
Who?
It says Can-Am on.
Oh yeah. They ran Can-Am too. Because that was the year Penske was running the Sunoco killer Porsche.
The rest.
Who was third? Does it say?
There's 12 drivers total. I'll
Just go down.
Go down
This is a list of Hall of Famers.
All right. So In first, Mark Donohue.
Donohue.
Second, Peter Revson. Third, Bobby Unser.
Yep.
Fourth,
Oh, yep.
Yep.
David Pearson.
Yep.
Fifth, George Fulmer.
Yep.
Sixth, AJ
Probably
Foyt.
George Foreman, probably one of the most underrated drivers in American history. AJ was sixth.
Was sixth. Seventh is Emerson
Yeah.
Fittipaldi.
Yeah.
8, Denny Hulme.
Yep.
9, Bobby Allison.
Yep.
10, Richard Petty.
Yep.
11th, Gordon Johncock.
Yep.
12, Roger McCluskey.
Yes.
So
That's so stacked. Like
Yeah. It was crazy.
David Pearson and Richard Petty in the same
And,
room.
and they were in Porsches.
all right, you know what
That's unbelievable.
That was the only
You
year
know
for
what-
Porsches.
You know what? That was the only year.
But you know how much those Porsches go for? And those things, I'm gonna just let you know, they were gutted out, caged. The motors were done, the suspension was done, but those cars were not like super trick Porsches or anything like that. What year was that? 74?
Okay, so they say 74. It finished in 74.
It was 73, 74. Yeah.
So the first
Where'd they run?
the first 3 races were held at the end of October
Yeah.
at Riverside.
So they ran 3 the weekend.
3
yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and then the 4th race wasn't until Valentine's Day.
Right.
In 74.
Where was it?
At the
Daytona?
the road course
At Daytona, yeah. It was wild. It was awesome.
But only 6 drivers did the Daytona race. So,
Because I think
but I say that, but Mark Donohue won 3 of the 4.
right, but I
races.
think there was a Formula One race back then. I think the season started in February.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would do it.
But anyways, yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was cool. It was on ABC Wide World of Sports.
Mm-hmm.
The races they had they must have been just nuts too.
You can find the road races the races at Riverside on. That track was nuts. That track was one of the greatest passes ever was Dale Earnhardt Sr.
I'm glad you brought that up.
And
Because
they come down the front straightaway, they go through this kink to the left, and that's turn 1, and then they go off shooting into the S's, and it's all California desert. Like, I mean, this is where the track was. There was no grass or anything. Yeah. And I don't know, Earnhardt's following everyone. He has to just shortcut everything.
Yeah.
It goes right through the dirt. Comes out the other side leading. It was awesome. There was no track limits. It was fantastic.
just bring it home, bring it to the finish line.
Oh man, that was like good old days. Anyways, that was good stuff. Over the weekend, I watched. Over the weekend, I watched the Race for Glory, the story of Audi and Lancia in rallying.
Yeah, the rally movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the documentary. It was a docudrama type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Bruhl from Rush, not in the driving role. He was the team manager for the Audi team.
Mm-hmm.
He portrayed. I thought it was good. It was on Prime. Thought it was. I found it to be 2 hours of entertainment, and I did not have a problem paying my $14 to buy it.
Better or worse?
Then what?
Ferrari.
Totally different.
Okay.
But again, I mean, even at the end of the movie, it was like Walter Roll switched allegiances from the German manufacturer to Lancia. Mm-hmm. And this really was the Lancia. In the States, it was called the Lancia Scorpion. In Europe, it was called the Lancia Beta Monte Carlo. That's what the car was called. And this car, Lancia didn't want to develop an all-wheel drive car. So this was the two-wheel drive car. And Audi was driving the four-wheel drive, the Quattro, which was just killing it. I thought it was I thought it was well done. At the end of the movie, they kind of went through a list of characters and stuff, where they went further on. Like Cesar Fiero went from Lancia to Formula One with Ferrari, and he ran the Formula One team there. Stuff like that. So that was cool. But at the end of that, they put a little thing at the disclaimer, and they said, look, this is an intended docudrama. Some of the story was kind of stretched a little bit, to make it fit, which was fine. Mm-hmm. But, they took things out a little bit out of context because it made it more of an interesting and compelling story. But I thought it was fun. I thought it was a good movie. It was the unfortunate thing, and I think this is I think part of the reason is I think it would have been better if they had spliced in some of the actual footage from the season into the movie. Mm-hmm. And I know you're going from high def to, not high def, and it's always an issue. But I think part of the thing was that they were actually using the cars.
Oh.
And I don't think they really wanted to wreck these things. So some of the scenes
That
are a little,
makes sense.
it doesn't look like the car's doing,
what it should
10
be.
tenths. Yeah. But it was cool. It was really cool. I thought it was good. It was a great story. Into rallying, it was, the efforts that the Lancia team put in at all levels to try and beat the Audi guys. Mm-hmm. But overall, I thought it was good. I'm glad it didn't go to the movie theater because if it went there, it would have got canned. Mm. God knows if Ferrari's still out. I just thought, like with those movies, I think you just go right to a streaming service.
Yeah.
But, I agree. I mean, I've yet to see Ferrari because I'll tell you, I need to find time, and I bet.
Yeah, well, I would.
I bet it's
Nate,
is it good?
I get. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I figured. I mean, I know there's Hollywood to it, but I'm just curious.
just so you and everyone else, the tens of listeners know. Basically, this was an adaptation from several chapters of the book that Brock Yates wrote about Ferrari, the man. It was probably 4 to 6 chapters at one point in time, and they probably were. This was the period where Ferrari became Ferrari, and I think that's what they this is what we're going to do because everyone knows what happened. We've done Ford versus Ferrari. Mm-hmm. I'd love to see. I'd love to see a 70s to now Formula One movie made of them. But it'd probably be a documentary. But, I think it covered that well. There was, the personal stuff, there was the racing stuff, and then there's the obligatory crash scene. But that, which I'm just like, I know you can't get away from it because it involved a bunch of people, but.
It wasn't that. It was just the CGI of it.
Yeah, it could have. Anyways,
for whatever reason, movies and CGI and race crashes are just
They
can't do it.
It's
right.
like, how about this? There was a crash, like
Right.
the way they did it in Le Mans.
Yeah,
that was fine. Mm-hmm. And that was 1970. So
right.
They actually wrecked the car, but
yeah.
I'm not, but Nate, I would, if you can get to a movie theater, see it. If not, I'd wait for it to hit a streaming service and either buy it or rent it.
Mm-hmm. There were definitely plenty of good one-liners between Adam Driver, Penelope Cruz,
and I thought some of the cars were good, were cool. It was great to see some classic Ferraris,
and they actually drove the cars too.
Yeah,
which was nice.
Yeah. I think that's what
awesome.
they did. I think that's what they did in this movie, and I think that's why they really weren't going 10 tenths in this movie.
Yeah.
It's I'd love to see if there was a documentary about this, like a real documentary.
Right, but I would imagine that there is.
Yeah,
doesn't Ferrari have a museum?
Yeah, because what I did after we saw Ferrari, I did find I think I sent it to you guys. There was a documentary on Ferrari that I found that was really good. It went up to Schumacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I would go out and see it. It's just those movies, they're tough. Racing movies are tough to make.
Yeah.
Because you're either going to make a Days of Thunder flick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which, it's great, but it's, Days of Thunder was Top Gun, That's essentially what it was. It was the same group,
Yeah.
I have to go, for me, I think the movie Le Mans with Steve McQueen is probably my favorite racing movie. The second favorite is Grand Prix. It was made in the 60s. Had an all-star cast, great movie. A lot of Formula One guys from the 60s were in it. And it was well done. It was more believable than some of these other ones, but
Yeah.
that come out. But Ford versus Ferrari was good.
Rush is still.
Rush is I put Rush third for
Yeah.
my racing movies.
Yeah, I was going to
Rush
say.
is
I think
pretty good.
Rush is.
Yeah,
I was gonna say-
Rush was done well because they did intersplice stuff. They interspliced period archival film,
Yeah.
which I wish they couldn't. Well, they could have been Ford versus Ferrari, but I think with Ford versus Ferrari, they made one fatal mistake with that movie, and that was not going to Le Mans
Yeah.
because they never shot any of it there.
No.
And the fact that they couldn't go to Daytona and they went to Fontana
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
that was just painful.
Didn't they go to
was
Homestead
pretty-
too?
No. Oh, did they
No,
shoot someone
no.
at Homestead?
I don't.
All I know
no,
is
no, no.
what
I know they went to Fontana.
so
yeah,
Le Mans
but-
was shot at Road Atlanta,
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
and they ran the back straight different ways.
Yeah.
It just
You could tell. Like,
you know
it's
what?
like, oh,
You
jeez.
just go over it.
I know.
Like,
But if you're at Road Atlanta, can't you just
the
I don't know,
only
drive
the
down
only
to another
thing,
state?
the only thing you weren't going to be able to do, you could have shot a lot of footage. You just have to arrange to shoot footage at on the front straightaway, the pits. You could have shot up to a Rouge. No, not a Rouge. Tete Rouge. The Mulsanne, you're just gonna see if you can shut it down and run a couple days down it,
Yeah.
and then all the way around to the Porsche curves. Until you get to karting, that's back in the facility, but just it would have been better if they could have just
Well, and I know the track isn't what it was.
no, but you
you can-
could. You're not gonna run 60 cars down that back straight, you know?
Or you use the archive footage and make the movie in such a way where you
Yeah.
can have those shots.
Again, that's I agree, Christian. Though I think Rush would be number 3.
Yeah.
Number 3, but hey.
So,
Anyways.
what about Talladega Nights?
That's not a racing movie.
It
I
is.
know. I'm just.
I know, but it's is Animal House really
like-
a college movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
just. I'm just twisting your arm.
Talladega Nights, I will throw up there as one of
the
my
funniest racing movie.
one of my favorite movies.
Well, actually, if you're gonna put Talladega Nights in there, then you can go to Fast and Furious.
Oh my god.
Let's go to Nate's favorite, Driven.
Yeah.
No. Days of Thunder. Come on. That's just so nostalgic to me.
Days of
So
Thunder.
Listen, there's that. I would say Le Mans is my ultimate favorite movie, like you, Sean, just because the danger of it.
Well,
of Le Mans back then
it was
was just so
portrayed.
good.
Yeah, it was done really well, and they put a car in the race that was a camera car,
Yeah.
which was cool. That was awesome.
Well, Days of Thunder did that.
They sure did.
Oh,
Phoenix,
that was Greg
Daytona.
Sachs, right? Was that Greg
Yes.
Sachs? Yeah.
Well, hit Bobby Hamilton. There was.
No, but I thought, yeah. You're right. I'm
Actually, didn't Talladega Nights do that?
Yes, they did. They
Yeah.
did. They did. Yeah. It was,
It's the way to do it.
Yeah,
know?
you gotta. I know. It's just racing movies.
Some
I
live
think
action.
racing movies are hard to make.
Yeah.
Like that movie Racing in the Rain, that was out. The Art of Racing in the
Right.
Rain.
Yeah.
That's.
Well, I thought that was fine.
It was a good movie. It was a tearjerker, you know. It was,
right.
you know.
But I mean, that's the thing. The movie wasn't about.
No,
racing.
but it was
It
from
was
my
just
perspective, it was kind of cool because they were in the IMSA paddock and stuff. But you know,
but that movie wasn't about like the actual
racing was just part of the movie.
Yeah, it was part of the story. Yeah. So
yeah, but I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to do those.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Nate, I would if you can get to the movie theater and see it, great. If not, I would just wait for it to come and watch it. It's definitely worth watching.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
I'm excited. I've seen the trailer. It's been catching my eye, and
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Here's another movie. I can't believe we didn't bring this one up. Gran Turismo, the Gran Turismo movie. Like a lot of it's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. It's there's Hollywood bits. I think it's on Netflix now.
yes,
So
it is actually. Now I can watch it with no excuse.
And it's it is a supposed it is a true story.
Yeah,
But
It is a very much. They do it pretty darn close. I mean, 10-15% of it, I say it's Hollywood.
yeah,
If you want to
yeah.
put it out that way, but that's how I would put it. So,
Anyways, all right.
anyway. Well,
Anything else, boys?
Look at that. We added some Hollywood into this.
Freeform episode
Yeah.
tonight.
yeah.
Just counting the days down.
11 days until the Roar, 17 days.
Yeah,
till
so next week we'll
Rolex
kind of
24.
take a look to the Roar next week.
and recap.
Oh, recap the Chili Bowl.
Yeah, we can recap.
All right.
So
I'll be tuned in the rest of this week for that. All right.
I was gonna say I don't think I have. No, I don't have anything on the calendar.
Do you have the Flow app? Oh, you can just use mine.
Yeah, I just can't watch at the same time as you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. Can you do it on the VPN?
I'll figure it out.
All right.
because Sean, isn't there like 100-something plus entries
Yes, it's almost 200.
in this? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's crazy. It's awesome. This is something I want to go to. All right.
Yeah, it's on the list. I mean, we'll check it out one of these days. Go to the
Hopefully.
Midwest.
All right. On that note,
Good night.
Thank you guys for listening to the Redness Podcast, hosted by Christian Abbott, Sean Abbott, and Nathan Lavin. It's produced by Christian Abbott, and music is by Alex Wart and Harrison Tate.